was combine photos. You can do that.
Yeah, so this one I made years and years and years ago in workflow, and I had used it a lot when I was doing writing blog posts about iPhone apps and or jailbreak tweaks. So I want to take a bunch of screenshots and stitch them together, and or throw them into like an iPhone mockup and then stitch those together. And so it's still my go-to for all the mockups that I make. So let's see, getting back to it here, photos. So at its core, it's really simple. I ended up adding some actions to allow it to be shared from or used from the Photos app. So, but before that, it's really three actions. So it's select photos, and then combine the photos, and then I have the spacing. Actually, sorry, let's see here. Yeah, so it's select photos, and then select multiple. And then the mode I have as ask each time, and then the spacing I have as ask each time. So that way it's just different ways. Like sometimes I want to convert them horizontally, most times, and then sometimes vertically.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then just simply show the result. I used to have it saved, but sometimes I just look at it and then I save it from there. So kind
Well,
of it down.
and one of the nice things about the show result. Oops. Deselect. One of the nice things about show result is that do this horizontally. Is that from show result you can always use the share screen or the share sheet.
Exactly. That's how I.
And so you can copy it from there. You can edit it from there. You can mark it up from there. You can do all kinds of stuff. And then when you're done, you close it, and now you didn't have to save it for no reason. So I think that as long as the user knows all the power of, in this case, quick look, not show result, but as long as the user appreciates what they can do from there, it's a really powerful way to manage the output of your shortcut.
Right, and yeah, and that one it's like pretty much just made for me. So it's like I just use it in that capacity. So, but if I were to make it to release it, it would be like ask for ask to save it
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and or resize or blah blah blah.
And if you wanted this to be a little bit simpler, since we're focusing on simplicity, let's get rid of this otherwise. Don't need the if either or the count. All we need is to say if there's no input, ask for photos.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And now it's a 2-action shortcut.
So that'll still allow it to be ran from the Photos app and all that.
Yeah. So ask for photos defaults to the same select photos. And then I think it's let's see. Can we do? Oh, there you go. Select multiple. You can tell it that you don't want videos. You just want images and live photos.
Right.
So you get all the photo selection actions.
So if you go, I don't know if you want to bring up your air server to the mobile side of it, but so the way I use it now is from my Photos app on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I select the photos there, and then the little preview that it gives you once you go to the share sheet
Mm-hmm.
is a lot better. Like you can see them in order. Because the way that I forget exactly what it was, but I think they're like in reverse order if you run it from the shortcut. I think.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so you might want to, you could stick a filter files action in there if you wanted to sort it first.
Yeah. But for me, for my use case, it's so much easier if I'm just looking at my photos themselves, and then I just select them and then boom, so.
Yeah, for sure. And the share sheet's a super convenient way to do that. Wish I didn't need a passcode every time I did this.
Yeah, I finally downloaded Air Server. I haven't used it much, but yeah, it's pretty great. I was hoping that it was part of the Set app, family, but it's not,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
wouldn't that be nice?
So,
Yeah, so you can
dude, I
come in
finally,
here.
yeah, I finally checked out Set App, and I don't know how really, but I actually got into their affiliate program, and they gave me a year license for free.
Dude,
I was so
wow,
stoked.
that's a great deal.
All I showed them was my blog, which is just me like, writing blog posts into the void. I don't know whoever really reads them, but
That's
it's
awesome.
just I was so stoked. I'm like, are you serious? Like, so yeah, I think my calculations are like I probably have like at least a couple $100 worth of apps already that I've installed.
So I come in here, select my photos, share
Yeah, so
sheet.
if you share from there, so you can kind of see them in the order that you kind of, like, especially if they're next to each other, you can see them.
So that's the order that they'll go in. Oh, look, it just includes all of
I
them.
think so. Yeah. So
Options.
yeah, the way I do it is it's like the last 2 or 3 photos or last 5 photos in my recents is so that I can see exactly like the order of like the mockups, for instance.
And then ours is called combined photos. So that's this guy right here. Oh, wait, I think that's a different one. Can't tell. Shoop. And there you go.
I think one of these days I'll have to get set up so I can demo these too. Maybe we can switch screens. Or I don't know. We'll figure it out. So
Yeah, so that's combined photos.